Hey YouTube, Coppersan here. So you want to score yourself some free cubes, revive a pet for free, or perhaps shower yourself in wild totems? Well, then you've clicked on the right video. Today I'll be sharing how I make around 1,800 reward points per day and how you can do that as well. But before we continue, I want to quickly mention today's sponsor, Summoners War. Summoners War is celebrating its 7th anniversary and there are a ton of events to participate in and a lot of free goodies to grab. One of the anniversary events gives out 100 free summoning scrolls, so I filled up my island in no time. Besides free summoning events, an anniversary store and missions, there also are various community events going on over at the Facebook page and Instagram that you can check out as well. In Summoners War you build up a team of heroes and collect more of them along the way. The action is turn-based with elemental advantages and skills included, so you have to make sure to use the right tactics in each and every battle. When you're not fighting, you're building up your base, raiding dungeons and a lot more. There is a link in the video description and top comment where you can find the game if you're interested. And now back to the video. So yes, reward points are important for both training faster and for getting free cubes or Water of Life to revive your pets. There are a total of 4 ways to get reward points in MapleStory. The first one is probably the easiest and that's to defeat boss monsters. Each boss monster will reward you with 50 reward points when defeated and some easier team dungeon bosses reward 20. Your first goal will be to defeat as many bosses as you can on your strongest character every day. Bosses like Zakum, Hilla, Horntail, Ramaru, Pink Bean, all the 4 Root Abyss bosses, Princess, No, Empress, Gollux, Papulatus, etc. will all give you 50 reward points when defeated. This also goes for their Chaos versions, which can usually only be defeated once a week. I usually defeat around 12 bosses each day, which will net me around 600 reward points. And some minor bosses like the Yakuza boss and Shua, which reward 20 reward points. But wait, there is more. Bossing also rewards mesos and a ton of other useful items, so I recommend doing that any day, every day, whenever you can. And when the weekly bosses are up, collect those reward points as well. Okay, but anyway, 600 points is a nice start. Complete more team dungeons and questlines to, for example, fight that giant UFO boss in the Omega sector or Ravana and Golden Temple as well for some additional reward points. Oh, but actually, just between you and me, I heard someone say that you actually like playing MapleStory, so why don't you play MapleStory while you're playing MapleStory? Introducing MapleStory Mobile. Oh wait, this is not a sponsored segment. But seriously, you can earn even more reward points by playing MapleStory M. Your PC account can be linked to your mobile account, and when you do that, 5 daily quests unlock. Quests are so easy, you don't even need to play yourself to complete them. Seriously, you can just autoplay on MapleStory M for about an hour, and voila, half of them are done already. You'll need to collect 10 items, 100k mesos, use a fever buff 5 times, use 50 potions and defeat some monsters. Trading in Star Force maps is where it's at in MapleStory Mobile as well, so I usually party train in Star Force maps and use my fever buff and potions a couple of times, and boom, quest completed. Each quest completed will reward your PC account with 100 reward points, and since there are 5 you will get an additional 500 reward points dropped right into your account balance. What more could you ask for? So now we are already at about 1,100 reward points. By the way, if you are enjoying today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more MapleStory content. Make sure to hit that bell notification as well so you never miss a video. The next system that we're taking advantage of is the monster collection system. You might have seen this one in some of our recent videos. Every now and then, when defeating those poor maple creatures, you'll add a monster to your collection. If you collect a row of monsters, you'll receive a box containing reward points, but that's just pennies compared to what the expedition tab will net us. After reaching level 33, you can send monsters away on an expedition. The more rare the row of monsters you collected, the longer they'll be gone for. The easiest to collect monsters go away for 1 hour, the somewhat difficult ones for 3 hours, the difficult ones for 6 hours, and apparently there are also monsters that you can send away for 24 hours, but I haven't collected those yet. When they return, you'll get reward points as well as a ton of trade items, cubes, spell traces, and sometimes even potential scrolls if you're lucky. Reward points are given out within a certain range, but they all add up around the same number. So when you do a 3-hour expedition you'll get between 20 to 30 points, and when you do a 6-hour expedition you'll get between 40 to 60 points, so it all adds up in the end. The 6-hour expeditions do give out better rewards, so I do recommend going for those. The monsters with the 3-hour expeditions that I found the most easy to complete are the Eye Monster one, those Curse Eye, Evil Eyes, Cold Eyes and Surgeon Eyes in a linea. It took me about 20 minutes to collect all 4 of them. The other one that I usually get is the one from Orbis with Lucida, Celion, Liner, Gruppen and Eliza in there. Eliza might be a bit more difficult to collect, but this isn't the boss a lot of people hunt and she respawns quite often. Plus, I usually train at these monsters anyway in Stairway to the Sky 1 and Orbis, so for me it was just a matter of time to collect them really. Another tip that I can give is to get the Explorer Archer Link skill. This skill increases the chance to collect monsters to your monster collection. Farm monsters on Arcana for increased spawn rate and you should be able to collect them in no time, unless you're of course very unlucky. Also, the more monsters you collect, the more slots you'll unlock for your monster collection. So go out there, explore the Maple world and collect these monsters. I usually check this every 6 hours, which I do twice a day, with 2 rows of 6 hours and 2 rows of 3 hours. I get about 130 reward points when I check up on it, and I do it twice a day for about 260 reward points per day. And because of that, we are now at 1360 reward points per day. But at the start of this video, I did mention 1800 points. Clickbait? Nope, we're not done yet. Let's say you're pretty serious about this whole reward point business. Reward points from bosses and monster collection are done per server. But guess what isn't per server? Your reward points. So if you would, for example, play on both Reboot and another server, you could defeat bosses on both servers and collect reward points that way, and also the same for your monster collection on both servers. Just play on both servers and you could technically double those reward points. Only MapleStory M and the reward points that you get from the daily login are region bound, but bosses and monster collection aren't. If you're not really feeling playing on 2 servers, wait for a burning event which will probably happen around the new update this summer. Burn a character in every server just for boss runs and perhaps monster collection if you really want to go for that. Then whenever you need some additional reward points, you just go clear bosses on a different server and you're good to go. And the final way to get reward points is through the Fairy Bros daily gift. On day 7 you'll get 500 reward points and on day 21 you'll get 1000. Fairy Bros daily gifts can only be claimed once per region though, so no matter if you're playing on different servers, as long as they are in the same region, you can only claim this once. But hey, that's an additional 1500 reward points for free every month. And that was all for today. I hope this video was helpful and that you now know more about reward points and how to get them. And again, don't forget to check out that link that's in the video description and top comment for Summoners War. And as always, thanks to our members for making this video possible. Thanks to Niels de Coninck, Raar maar waar, Sebastian, Hanoy, FLX, Jeff Wang, Pinky Traveler, Terry Kim, Jiju, Galaxy Art, Gusus Roderiguez, Varees, Ryaiser, Aryu, Driesumker, Plax, Zenny, Wiley, Francisco Sousa, History Cannon, Backspace, OTI, CMAX, Safronix, Lonzo, BG Extremes, Harry Gardner, Ido Hyman, Anwar NHI, Brandon, Frank Bouguet, Ziggy Deer, Fine Asian Guy, Mr. Potemkin, Flidiot, Beamer WT, Lars Smits, Edgar, Naisu and Chain125. If you would like to be mentioned to you as well and get early access to new videos, make sure to check out that join button below this video. Thank you all so much for watching, stay safe and happy mapling!